Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I just want to say hey to all my new subscribers, and I really hope that you enjoy my channel. If you are considering subscribing, I post a lot of different videos on Tuesdays, like hauls, other random crochet and yarn related videos, and then on Thursdays I post all the crochet projects that I have worked on in the previous 7 days. So if you are one who loves to see what people are working on, some finished objects and some whips, then you would definitely want to check out those Thursday videos. And then every so often I will post a bonus video on another day of the week. So again, just thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you to all who comment. That's one of my favorite parts of YouTube, is being able to interact with all of you guys. It makes it so much more personal. And I also want to thank everybody who likes my videos. All of that helps me so much. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And today's video is going to be part 2 from last Tuesday's video. So last Tuesday, I will link the video below, I decided to let chance choose my next crochet project. So I wrote out some different crochet projects, as well as some different weights of yarn and some colors of yarn. And I drew one out of each category, and the project that I ended up choosing was a scarf with weight 5 yarn in blue. So I don't make a whole lot of scarves, and I definitely don't make a whole lot of things in blue. I like blue, but it's not a color that I really gravitate towards often. So it was a little bit of a challenge. You know, it was an easy project. A scarf is easy, but you know, just a little challenge in figuring out what yarn to use and everything like that. So I also mentioned in Friday's video, when I posted that little JoAnn yarn haul, that I had one more skein of yarn that I purchased, but I was going to wait to share it with you guys today, so that I could, because it's part of what I made. So the yarn that I ended up getting for this project is a yarn I've never used before, and it is the Red Heart Hygge yarn. I know right here it says Hygge. It's just, that's just a weird word. I mean, does anyone really know what that means? I'm sure it means something, but yeah, so it's this yarn, and this is the color Indigo. So here is what I have left after I completed the project. And if you've never worked with this yarn before, it is extremely soft. It is a 5-weight yarn. The skein has 212 yards, and it is 70% acrylic and 30% nylon. And it is super duper soft. Like one of the softest yarns I have felt, I think. And it does have little fuzzies on it. I'm guessing that is the nylon. So the acrylic is the, you know, the bulk of the yarn, and then there's a strand of the nylon throughout. I think it's a beautiful deep navy color, and I really enjoyed working with this. I got it, like I had mentioned in that JoAnn haul. I did an in-store pickup with a 25% off coupon. So I can't remember how much this cost, but I know that it was a decent deal. And then I also decided to pair that with this homespun yarn. Now this yarn I already had in my stash. I'm not sure of the colorway, but it is very beautiful. All different kinds of blues, a little bit of like a teal color, a little bit of a brownish color, and it's just really super beautiful. But when you look at it, it mainly looks blue. So paired these two together. And I wanted to make, I thought about making an infinity scarf, but then I just decided to make a basic regular scarf. And here is what I came up with. So here's what it looks like with the two yarns mixed together. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the texture of this scarf, where it has the fuzzies coming off of there. There's just so much texture to this scarf. It's so beautiful, very eye-catching. I really, really love it. I just ended up doing double crochets. Because there is so much texture to these yarns already, I knew that doing some kind of intricate stitch would kind of lose the definition, so I just decided to do a basic double crochet stitch. I don't use double crochet that often anymore, so it works up quickly, especially with bulky yarn, so that's why I chose to do that. I believe that it is 12 stitches across. So I originally was just going to make this for myself, but I ended up making it for my 4-year-old son. So here in a few, I will have him come up and try this on for you guys so you can see how it fits him. I just thought that this would be perfect for, you know, those snowy days or those really, really cold days when he wants to play outside. He can have something that'll be warm and cozy around his neck. So that's why I ended up making it for him, and it's the perfect size on him where it will, you know, fit right around his neck, and then I can loop one of the sides through to tighten it up and have it snug around his neck. So it worked out to be the perfect size, and I tried to do some fun little stitch detail at first, and I just ended up leaving this in, but some like where I ended up doing like a half double crochet, chain one, skip a stitch, half double crochet, chain one, skip a stitch, and I was gonna kind of do like a solid pattern and then do some rows with the holes, because I was inspired by the cardigan that I'm making that I showed you guys in that JoAnn haul video. So I tried that, and it ended up, like I said, because this yarn has so much texture, it just didn't show up well, so I just decided to forget about that. So but yeah, I really love the way this turned out, and my son's hollering at me. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed him so you guys could see what the scarf is gonna look like. So let's put it on you, buddy. Let's put that down. He has a little toy. Okay, so let's scoot back so they can see you, and then we're gonna loop it through. Isn't this warm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I want to show him this.
Oh, he wants to show you his toy. Let me put the tripod down so they can see you better. There you go. Where'd you get that? For Halloween? Did you get it for Halloween?
Yeah.
All right, let's show him the scarf. All right. So, as you can see, it is very cozy, isn't it? Need to play around with it to get it even. So, it's a very...
More down.
Oh, more down? Okay. There we go.
So you can see all of it.
Okay, scoot back a little. There we go. So it's a very bulky scarf, but it's going to keep you so warm in the winter, isn't it? When it's snowing outside. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Then I'll show you what it'll look like if he just had it, you know. You can wrap one side around like that.
That's
Some people
what
wear...
actually do.
I know. Let me make that a little bit. There we go. You like that? Which way do you like to wear it? That way or the other way?
This way.
This way?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mom, now I'm feeling it.
Oh, is your neck warm? It is. Okay, thank you.
Oh, that's really hot.
I didn't even have a scarf on, though. All right, thank you for being my model. Can you say bye to everybody?
Bye.
All right.
Bye to Gabby's Playhouse.
Gabby's Playhouse? Is that what you're going to go watch?
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye. But I need help getting on.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I got him situated again, so hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing him model his scarf. It is a very big and bulky scarf on him, but it'll make him so warm. So I'm glad that he loves it, and it was a lot of fun to make. It was fun to use some different colors of yarn than I've used, than I normally use, and I really think that these two just looked really, really beautiful together. I also have enough here that I think I can make an ear warmer or something out of this, just this alone. So I'm also going to do that just to see how this works up by itself. And then for a little bonus today, I wanted to show you guys some, well, it's one item. It's a little decor item that I made several years ago. It has probably been like 7 or 8 years ago that I made this, and I made several of them different themes at the time, but I can't find any of the other ones right now. My husband just found this one up with our fall decor, so I just thought I would share it with you guys. It's a fun little project, and it's very simple and easy to do and so easy to customize. So here it is. I knew there was going to be a little glare on it. So hopefully you guys can see that well. So basically, it's just a shadow box, and normally you can find these for like a pack of 2 or 3 at Michael's. I believe that's where I got these. Of course, it was years ago. I think also on Amazon. So you just get a shadow box, you get some scrapbook paper to put in the back, and then I always used like scrapbooking stickers, and I put the give thanks on the front of the glass. Everything else is inside of the shadow box. So if you've never used a shadow box before, it's basically a frame, but it has about an inch. So the width that you see here, it's open inside, so you can actually put things down in it. So all the leaves and the stickers and the scrapbook paper that you see is all inside, and then the give thanks is on the outside. And then of course I just used the scrapbook stickers, and then these little fall leaves here. And this has held up so well. I mean, like I said, my husband just found it in storage. It's probably been all over my house at some point. It's 7 to 8 years old and still has held up so well. There's so many different options that you have when making something like this. I made one for Christmas. I believe I put like Jingle All the Way on the front, and I put some red scrapbook paper in the back, and then some jingle bells inside, and it was really, really cute. I think I also had like some Christmas light, like a sticker that went up at the top. So yeah, I just thought I would share this with you guys since I found it. I know that most of you guys who love crochet probably also love other crafting type projects, as I do as well. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing part 2 to this crochet roulette challenge that I did, as well as that little fall Thanksgiving project. It was a lot of fun to do that. I definitely will do that again in the future, where I draw for a crochet project. I think it's a great idea, especially if you are kind of not really, or you have like several things you want to make but don't know which one you want to choose. That would be a really fun way to do it. So let me grab my Bible and I'll share my Bible verse with you guys. So this morning, I didn't really know where in the Bible I wanted to read, and sometimes I go through stages like that where sometimes I will read a particular book or follow a plan of some sort, and then sometimes I just read whatever I kind of want to that day, and sometimes I just don't know what to read. So I decided to go over to the Psalms, and I just opened up the Psalms and I went to Psalm 94, and so this is verse 17 through 19. And it says, "If the Lord had not been my help, my soul would soon have lived in the land of silence. When I thought, my foot slips, your steadfast love, O Lord, held me up. When the cares of my heart are many, your consolations cheer my soul." And I just really love that, because there are so many times in my life, especially struggling with anxiety, panic attacks, and depression, which all of those things are much better now. But when I was really in the midst of that, it was easy to feel in that moment like God wasn't with me. But now looking back in hindsight, I know that He was there. And I see all the ways that He helped to grow me, and the ways that He sustained me through that time. And if it wasn't for Him, I don't know what state I'd be in at this point. So He really is our help. And even when we feel like He's not with us and we feel like there is no hope, we still deep down inside our soul or at least I know for me, I knew deep in my soul that he was with me, and I held on to that. It was this little glimmer of hope, and even though at times that could feel so tiny, like at times I really did feel like I couldn't feel the Lord with me. But we can't always trust our feelings, and we have to rely on what we know. And verses like this really help us to know that he's there. And without him, there's no telling the situations that we would be in. So I'm very thankful to him for now me being able to look back and see how he was there with me through it all. And I pray the same for you guys. So I really hope that you all have a great week and a great rest of your Tuesday. And may God bless you. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye.